Good morning, everybody. So we're going to take a look at a few years in the analogs that um, did not have a lot of action in terms of hurricane activity. The years were 2013, 2014, and 2015, and the winters that followed were pretty cold, except for one. So we have two-thirds of those winters that ended up cold, and we're going to take a look at those. First of all, we're going to take a look at the hurricane season of 2013, and then we're going to look at the analog for that year. And here's this hurricane season. And why are we looking at a hurricane season like this year? It's because this hurricane season is currently like this one, very inactive, very weak, not a lot of hurricane activity. So let's take a look at, in this update, the hurricane season of 2013. And as you can see, not a lot of action here, just kind of quiet, like barely 10 storms, if that. So let's take a look at our chart. So what type of winter followed that? We're going to take a look at our geopotential height for the winter of 2013, 2014. So we're going to plot December through February of 2014. We're going to make it the anomaly of the Northern Hemisphere and take a look at this. This is cool. So as you can see, that winter we had a major trough, major polar vortex, if you will, setting up in the Great Lakes and the northern plains of the country. So we had a perfect PNA and a negative NAO setting up. So we had basically a perfect setup for a cold and snowy winter for much of the USA, especially areas like Minneapolis and Cleveland and Detroit. And so that's how you look at the weather. You use analogs because it's based off history. The best prediction for the future weather is history. So if we want to look at, again, the fact that we didn't have, so far at least, an active hurricane season this year, and say, well, when's the last time we've seen that? Or one of the last times is this year, and we had a cold winter following. So this is just one analog, but there's other analogs that suggest, for example, a warm winter ahead. But again, you have to combine them all when you're making a forecast and then kind of go with the average. So I'll close with that. So, but right now, that analog shows a cold winter. So stay tuned for more updates. Take care. Bye bye.